there any oatmeal cream pies in the cupboard?
There should be one or two right there.
Where at?
Right there. Right, look down there. Along the side where there's some. They fell down to there. You find one? Just a second. I'll be right back. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, Junkyard, Brad, Lou Rock, thanks for being here, man. You're still here? Go get some sleep. So. Don't tell me twice. So, what can we, oh, I don't know. Good morning, Ron. Nice to have you here. Whose little ray of sunshine today that we can screw over? I'm doing good, Brad. How are you? How's your dad doing? Coffee's made and you're all set. Okay there, Junkyard. No. Been a rough night, as normal. I have a hard time sleeping. I may lay there with my eyes closed, but I don't think I actually sleep because I can remember a lot of stuff in the middle of the night that I know I wasn't doing. So I'm sorry to hear that, Brad. You got those other important things out of the way? Well, that's, yeah. Coffee's the most important thing in the morning. I'm actually surprised to see Lou Rock in here. It's always a pleasure. He's got 11,000 people, so it's always a pleasure to have him here. I see him every once in a while at Green Bay Wackies. So, but I'm glad he stopped in and gave me a thumbs up. So, you woke up at 4:30 and just got up. Okay, well it's what 5:30, so you lay there for an hour, so, pulling down the covers and the sheets. So. Yeah, I put the counter back on. Let's see how that goes. You know, hopefully the ones that were butt hurt are over it. Well, you know, maybe they are, maybe they ain't. So, well, I laid there and I got up at 1:30 and come out and went to the bathroom. Shut the computer off because I had I ran 6 channels for Carry On Jeff and John, from like 6 o'clock until 1:30. So every hour I was giving him 6 hours of watch time. So I'm trying to help him out. So I think 7.5 hours at 6. What was it? 45 hours of watch time. Hopefully that helps. If you guys aren't doing anything with your computer tonight, bring up Carry On John and Jeff, or Jeff and John, because they need some watch time. He's got all the viewers. He just doesn't get enough watch time. So, bring up Carry On Jeff and John and run a few tabs tonight. If you know somebody else that needs some watch time that's got the viewers but don't have the watch time, give them a hand too. We gotta get Junkyard up to 1,000 channel followers. See what you got. Gotta get Junkyard up to 1,000 channel followers, and then we gotta get him some watch time. What's wrong with you, Junkyard? You ain't made a video in 3 months. Early bird gets the worm. That's right. Well, that ain't really how it is. They may say the early bird gets the worm. No, it isn't. It's the first bird to the worm gets the worm. So, yeah. Like they say, they're God helps them that helps themselves. Well, there's also another saying to that. God helped them that gets caught helping themselves. So. If it quits you. Well, come summertime, you'll be complaining that it's a dust bowl out there. You didn't get no rain. And then you say, man, I wish we had all the rain we had before. You should get some of them blue barrels out there, Junkyard, and start collecting all that rain. That way, when you need it during the summer, you just pump it out. There you go. I would love to set up a rain barrel catchment system out here. So, in order to do that, I want to use a steel roof, and I don't have a steel roof on anything. So, if I ever decide to put a steel roof on my shed out there, there would be a rain catchment system put on it. It wouldn't be put on the front side where the city could see it, but it'd be put on the back side along the privacy fence. That way nobody could see it. Well, good morning, Bama Grits. You are a vision of loveliness this morning. I love that glittered fingernail polish you have on today. That is absolutely ravishing. See, that's how you get brownie points, guys. Good morning, Kelly Paulson. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Thank you for stopping by and showing some support there, Kelly. You stayed out at the farm last night? Why'd you do that, Junkyard? Was you in the doghouse at home? You're welcome, Kelly. No, well, this farm's only 4 miles from his house.
Junkyard ain't made one video in 3 months. Listen.
Yeah.
Not everybody's got a big truck like you.
I know.
Loves getting on there, lives for it.
Oh, yeah.
Junkyard's not like you, okay? Yeah. So leave other people's channels alone.
She's running hers, isn't she?
She's trying to defend you, Junkyard.
She's trying to defend you, Junkyard. Oh, yeah, go see your VA rep this morning? Okay. Well, yes, I do. But you got to give me, I need a different kind of sparkle in there than other than just the gold. You got any like candy apple red sparkles and some candy apple purple that can go in there on your glitter.
Well, I can select and see all those colors.
You can see all the colors. See, my nails need done. So how's everybody feeling this morning? It's cold out today. It is well, according to this, it says it's 49, but I know better than that. Let me find the weather. Yeah. Yeah, see, my weather. My phone won't update because there's no storage on here, so. It won't update, so there's no storage. So I'm still seeing weather from Friday, so. Maybe I can get this all too.
Yeah. Where you get dressed?
Maybe I can get it all to go bye-bye.
I don't have time. Come on.
I don't know. So we'll try to get us some storage space. I got 7.94 gigabytes used of 8.0 gigabytes. So I got I got 0.06 gigabytes left. Big Steve, good morning. Nice to have you here. Yeah, Kathy would, Bama. She'd polish my fingernails for me. Good morning, Molly Gordon. You looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. We used to have a mechanic that would work for the garbage company that used to have dark purple fingernail polish. Oh, yeah. That was something. I gotta delete some messages. Can't delete that one. That one was a threatening text message. I gotta keep that one just in case something ever happens to me. You're welcome. I can't get any more. I'm gonna have to break down, drive on the other side of town, take that phone that Big Steve sent me, and go get it turned on. Have him take all my contacts out of this one. I don't want nothing put in the phone other than YouTube. I don't want anything else in it. No ID, no none of that. Once you get in there, you can't get it out. So I don't even want Google Mail in it because I can get it on my computer. I went to Big Steve's live stream yesterday. Caught the last 7 or 8 minutes of it. So, Picker Rick was in there. Grizz was in there. Yours truly was in there. I don't know how to delete the other apps there, Junkyard. And if you delete them, I don't know if the phone's going to work anymore or not. So if it's never in there, then I know the phone will work. But if they're already in there, because every time you go to delete something, your phone may not act correctly if you delete this. Well, what do you mean may not act correctly? Is it going to bite me? I have no idea. Am I going to put it in my pocket and it's going to send 220 volts through my leg and kill me? I have no idea. But anyways, went to Big Steve's live stream yesterday. That was riveting. Yeah. Can't remember what it was about, but it was riveting. He said he had to go. He had to go pick up his ma from work, and I told him to let Ma walk home. The exercise would do her good. He didn't think so. He didn't. I thought it would have been, relatively a nice gesture, give her some exercise, but he didn't think so. Good morning, Gene. Nice to have you here. Oh, that would be funny. Could you get that on video? That would be pretty cool. Your mom wearing out a 2x4 on your ass. That would be funny. That would be, that would go viral. Yeah. Huh? Oh, okay.
Actually surprised last night. Almost 10 o'clock before I probably would lay it down.
I know. None of them would lay. Gretchen was no different. She didn't go to bed till almost 10 o'clock. None of them did. All I wanted to do was run around. I think we need to give them Benadryl.
See, you're stupid.
Kurt, my youngest, Kathy was going to go to the store. And this is no lie, he was like 5 or something, like 4 or 5. Wasn't he? Yeah. And she says, hey, I'm going to the store. Make sure you watch Kurt. I said, all right. Well, next thing you know, Kurt's screaming. He says, I don't want to stay here with Dad. Every time you go, he gives me medicine so I go to sleep. I thought, what are you talking about? She got mad. And, she grabbed him up and took him to the store with her. He gets to the store and he starts laughing. He says, I'm just kidding. Dad, don't do that. Yeah.
Well, after we got at the store.
After he got to the store, he told her, I'm just kidding. Dad, don't do that. Well, that's nothing. she told me to watch him one day, and and then she said, "Well, I don't know," and I'm busy doing something. Next thing I know, he's nowhere around. I thought, well, maybe he went with her. So I call her, and I can't get a hold of her. I go to hop in my other my other vehicle to go see if she's got him because I can't find him nowhere. Good morning, sweetheart. I can't find him anywhere. Next thing I know, I go in the bedroom to get my keys, because I forgot them when I got in the pickup. I go in the bedroom to get the keys, and he's laughing, hiding underneath the bed. He's playing hide and seek against me. I thought, don't you do that, you little turd, because, I could have left and let you hear all by yourself. No. Okay. We will go to apps. But anyways, that little snot pocket scared the living heck out of me. Apps. Well, mine doesn't say delete, it says disable. And if you disable it, let's see. All right, there, B&J. There we go. There's a disable. Yeah. If you disable this built-in app, other apps may misbehave. Your data will also be deleted. Okay. Emergency alerts. No wonder I didn't get a emergency alert from the president the other day. It says disabled. Gadget Guardian. It just says disabled. I don't have anything that says disable. Disable. They all say disable. No delete. Yep. This phone's fixing to be a wheel chalk for something. And if, you know what, Big Steve? If you hide the camera while your mom is wearing out that 2x4 on you, she'll never know she's on video. Serious. And when it goes viral and you get to 20 million hits on it or 250 million hits or whatever on it, and you're rolling in dough, you can show her the check and say, hey, see, Mom, you're famous. And then you can hide the camera again, and then she can wear it out again on you. Yeah. Excuse me a minute while I powder my nose. Yeah, Big Steve's on. He's on. He's on there, Bama. Yep, he's on. Big Steve, Bama Grits. Bama Grits, Big Steve. Yours actually takes it off. I got some video done yesterday of peeling and chopping onions. I did 27 pounds of onions, and I got them all chopped up. And when I got all said and done, I got 2-gallon buckets, 2 1-gallon buckets full of chopped onions. Good morning, Kim Pike. And I didn't realize it, but I didn't grab all the onions. There's another, I think, 3-pound packages underneath the sink that I forgot to grab. So, but I'm not going to cut them up. We'll use those for cooking and stuff. I heard all I could take yesterday from cutting up, 27 pounds of cooking onions in the house. So, I did, but I didn't cry on cam. So, everybody in the house was crying too. We were all crying together, Junkyard. Today I'm going to do some more of the video, getting out the dehydrator and cleaning it, and I'll show you what the dehydrator looks like. And the dehydrator is going to go in, my friend's got an enclosed trailer here that has a hot dog cart in it right now. So I'm going to put the dehydrator inside his trailer and turn it on and leave it in there and let it dehydrate in there. They don't want it in the garage because that's where they smoke, and they don't want to smell the onions. So basically, I think the onions would smell a lot better than the cigarette smoke. But no, I got to put that in the enclosed trailer and run a cord to it. So I know I got more than enough cord, but I don't know if I've got more than enough electricity to run that, dehydrator, So, that's a long ways to push enough voltage for that. So, with a heavy enough cords, it should be fine. But I got a drill press. I plugged it into one of my little thin cords that I use for other stuff, a 100-footer, and it wouldn't work. What the heck? I know this. And then I plugged it in. I thought the socket was bad, so I plugged the drill into the socket, and it worked. I said, "Well, wait a minute." Well, then I plugged the trouble light into the cord, and it worked. I said, "Well, why isn't it working?" Well, then I kind of figured it out. The cord was too thin, too small to carry enough juice for the drill to work. So, or carry enough power, whatever you want to call it. So. No. But the dehydrator is, I don't know, it's sitting right there where you can see it, but it's buried underneath. There's a pile of stuff on top of it, so I have to move all that, take it out, roll it outside, blow it out real good. I'm going to wash it with, some hot soapy water, rinse it out, and then we'll start dehydrating. Yeah, there you go. Happy campers, there you go. Well, they've got all that sunshine there. They don't need lights. They don't need elevators, too. California's supposed to be the healthy state, so they shouldn't have elevators anyways. They should be able to walk them flights of stairs. Huh?
Cookies.
Yeah, have your dad get you a cookie.
Dad, cookies. They're not here. Dad, cookies. I didn't know you were here. Dad, cookie.
Yeah, hey fam, hey fam. Yeah. I don't know what the fam means, you know. So, hey fam. What does fam mean? Family? We are family. All my brothers, sisters, and me. Speaking of sisters, I seen Kevin's sister yesterday. I was walking into the Dollar Tree and she was walking out. She went to hug me, and after she hugged me, I made sure I still had my wallet and my car keys and my phone. So, yeah. But nothing like being pickpocketed by your own brother's sister. Yeah, you got a cookie? Good. So,
I can real fast.
yeah, you don't have to eat real fast
Why?
because you need to put your coat on before you put your backpack on. It's cold outside, honey. Almost famous, maybe just missing the E. I don't know. Yep, one brick short. Couple bricks short. I don't quite think that the wheelbarrow is even there to load the bricks. But I seen her yesterday as I was walking into the Dollar Tree. She is back when she was 19 years old. She got hit by a train. Okay, and it damn near killed her. My other sister was in the car with her, and it broke her leg. And my other sister, you know, and then the one I seen at Dollar Tree, she was in intensive care for 20 some weeks. So she's in a coma for like 16 weeks. So, but anyways, she's been on disability ever since. Never. She's worked a couple of jobs, but nothing that she could actually work. But she developed a severe drug problem, and the drug problem, you know, you would talk to her about it, and she had 2 kids. You know, the guy she met and married and everything, they had 2 kids, and he took her for everything he could get, then left her. Never paid any child support. You know, and she didn't go after him for child support and none of that other crap. So, but anyways, I seen her yesterday. She's 57 years old or 56 years old, and she looks like she's 120. Got wrinkles dragging clear down to here. Her eyes are all wrinkled up and everything. And I just looked at her and I said, you know what? When are you going to grow up? All these drugs that you still are doing, when are you going to stop? When it kills you? Now, her first immediate response was, F that, F you, F that. And I said, you know, you're 56 years old. Time to grow up. Your kids don't even talk to you because they can't stand the way you run your life. You know, my mom and dad used to babysit her kids. They used to live at my mom and dad's house all the time. They stayed there. That were my mom and dad with. They had those kids with them. So, yeah, I'm talking about your sister Robin there, Kevin. Your sister Robin. You remember her. Anyways, her one youngest daughter said, you know, she was living with her youngest daughter. And her youngest daughter said, "Hey, I got to go to work. Can you watch the kids?" And her first response is, "How much you paying me?" And she basically told her, "I'm not paying you nothing, but you know, when I get home tonight, you can find a place to live someplace else because if I have to pay you to babysit."
Too loud.
What? All right, I'll help you put it on. Hold on. Okay, just a second. Have your dad zip you up.
Okay.
Okay. Well, anyways, she told her to go find another place to live because she had to be, you know, she had to pay her own mother to babysit her grandkids. And, you know, she didn't need her there. So, and you know, that's our life. That's just one sister of Kevin's. Got another sister that lives in Ohio. She can't come to Michigan because she's got too many warrants for her arrest because everything she puts her hands on sticks to it. Credit cards, money, merchandise from the retail store, whatever, you know. So she's been arrested and she has warrants for her arrest because, you know, every time, you know, she goes someplace, she just can't keep her sticky fingers off and something. So, family dinners at my house, yeah. Good morning, Kevin. So, you are coming to Thanksgiving dinner, right? You and Ty? So. But anyways, and no, the rest of them aren't invited. So, your rest of your sisters aren't invited. But anyways, and you got one, that's another sister of Kevin's. I got another sister that was a severe alcoholic and drug abuser for years. Mom and dad raised her kids, but to hear her say it, she raised her own kids. And, you know, from what I can remember, every time I went to mom and dad's, her kids were staying there. So, you know, okay. So, well, you know, you're more than welcome. I went and bought, we're having turkey breast. I bought 30 pounds of Butterball all white meat turkey breast the other day. They had them for 99 cents a pound. So I got 30 pounds of it. You know, I got 3 turkey breasts. I'm going to put them in the roaster. I do a regular turkey, but every time I do that, you know, I'm the one that ends up picking the bones and everything. And I'm just going to do turkey breast, and you can just cut it off in the, you know, and we'll have it. So. That's right. So you get the bereavement. No, I'm just was telling about them. So, Barlow boys, how you doing, man? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. If you guys don't know who Barrow Boy Woods is, go ahead and check him out. Good channel. He is a good channel. I don't get to go there as often as I want, but he's a good channel, man. Yeah, everybody has some bad apples. The only bad thing about it is though me and Kevin's the only good apples in the whole bunch. So, well, my other brother would have been a good apple, but he was killed in a motorcycle accident when he was 23. So. But I'm glad you're good. I'm doing good there, Barrow Boy. So my oldest brother. So But the rest of them don't amount to a hill of beans. They ain't worth their weight in salt. So all they want to do is complain, complain, complain. So the oldest one, when
What is that?
my mom and dad passed away, after my mom passed away, I was, my mom left everything to me. Everything. Okay. And the reason why she did that is because she knew that I would divide it up amongst all the family members equally. So that was her wish, and that's what I done. Well, the oldest sister got mad because she was the executor of state, and my mom took her off it because she got mad at my mom and told my mom, you know, hey, you don't like it, you know, maybe you should just rot right here or whatever. So my mom took her off as the executor. So, and put Kevin as the executor, but she left everything to me. Now I took everything. We sold everything, or we made arrangements for everything to be divvied out equally. Well, the oldest one got upset because she figured being she was the oldest, she should have got more than everybody else. And the oldest one thought since she was the oldest, and that my adopted brother shouldn't get anything. And he's the youngest one. So she took and she got a lawyer, and the lawyer, you know, sent me a letter, you know, and I looked at the letter, and he, you know, pretty much demanded me to bring that stuff in because he wanted to see it. So I pretty much went into his office, knocked on the little window, and the secretary was there, and I said, hey, is that worthless mother effer here?
Hey.
So who are you talking about?
Watch your mouth.
I didn't say the word.
Still, it don't matter.
So
Know what you meant.
she said, who are you talking about? I said, your boss. He said, yeah, he's here. What can I do for you? I said, well, he sent me this, you know, letter demanding me to be down here and do this. I'm here. Tell him to get his ASS out here. So he come out, you know, all huffing and puffing. What's wrong with you? And I said, let me tell you something. For one thing, you don't send me a demanding letter. And here's another thing. So I gave him his little letter back, and then I showed him all the titles with my names on it. I said, everything is mine. Nothing is hers. Nothing belongs to her whatsoever. Nothing belongs to nobody else whatsoever. I'm being a nice guy, and I give them what my mom wanted me to do, but I didn't have to. I could have been a prick. And I said, by the way, did you know she's an alcoholic? And he just looked at me dumbfounded. He said, no, I didn't. And you know what? That was the last little meeting I had to have with that lawyer. So, but that's my little rant today. So, yeah. Yeah, so, you know, me and the lawyer, yeah, she agreed. Yeah, she agreed he was there. So, you know, that's, you know, and now she will talk to me, but she don't say more than a few words to me. Because she put down $800 to retain this lawyer, and he didn't give it back to her. So, you know, I tried to tell her to begin with, you know, just be glad with what you got. Because she, you know, I think I deserve more than this. So, yep, it's 40 years next September. Yeah. September 16th is when my brother passed away. Yeah. And, you know, that's what they were complaining, you know, that they weren't getting the amount, the right amount. And I showed them everything. My mom and dad had a camper. So we took that camper, okay, and we sold that, put the money in the bank so we could pay for stuff that had to be done, you know, during this handout or whatever. And we had receipts for everything. We showed them everything. I sold 2 houses, 1 camper, I don't know, 3 or 4 cars. I can't remember everything. Plus some bank accounts, you know. And we all got the same amount. I need to call you. You want me to call you right now? Oh. Dan Boykin, how you doing? Nice to have you here. Check your channel out. Dan Boykin got 1,070 channel followers. And you got a video, Christmas tree, 2018 to October. There you go. Kind of early for a Christmas tree, but it's okay. Oh. So you guys go to Tam Boykin. Check them out. All right, I'll call you. You brought your sister and brother's boy part out 24 years ago. Let's see. Go to contacts. Is your number still 911? The one with the 0 or the one with the 3 at the end? All right. I got to get a cup of coffee and call him real quick. I'll be right back. I don't know what's Yeah, I'm back. You know, I don't know. He wanted to know if he should wear the red tie, the blue tie, or the polka dot tie to work today. I said, the polka dot, of course. Of course, wear the polka dot. So I had to give him some, I had to ask Kathy about some fashion sense for him. So, he wanted the polka dot. So what do you guys want to talk about now? Come on, somebody tell me. Yeah, Kathy loves your brother too, Kevin. So let's take a cast iron skillet to him. That's right. Oh, hell. The Emperor Grizz is here. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Well, yeah, we are. We're really worthy, but it's okay. Good morning, Grizz. Oh, hell, that's right. Dirty Dog Diggers, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. There you guys go. There's a thing for you. Kevin says, why don't you guys all make your signature dish, take a picture of it, and send it to the dog, like for a menu for his Thanksgiving dinner. There we go. That would be cool. Good morning, right side of Floyd. How are you doing? Drinking a beer and getting ready to go to bed. Well, I'm glad you're drinking a beer and having yourself a good time and relaxing. Stay here as long as you want, right side. Floyd, whenever you decide you want to lay your little head down, stay as long as you like. We'll be here for another 2 hours at least. So, next time I get up, I'm going to show you what Kathy made for dinner last night. So, the dog ate your homework. That's funny. I'll show you what Kathy made last night for dinner. I should have got it on video, but video camera was running on low on batteries because I did all 7 of those videos, the food videos, and I did a video for the onions, and I didn't charge it up. So, yeah, sandwich is a sandwich no matter what it looks like. Not unless it's a meatloaf sandwich there, Junkyard, or a hot beef sandwich. That's totally different. I love a hot beef sandwich. I love a hot turkey sandwich. I love a hot chicken sandwich. Oh, yes, I do. Ain't nothing better with, a slice of bread, some beef, another slice of bread on top of it, cut it in half, slather some mashed taters in between it, and cover it with gravy. So, now that's eating. I got to go back to the store today because I forgot some stuff yesterday. While I'm thinking about it, I might want to make me a list. I bought them LED light bulbs, but they don't work. They don't dim for the. Talk to Jasmine. Just me. She lives in California. Or we could slap a wig on Big Steve and you can just pretend he's a female. Oh, Mickey does. Mickey Hamburger doesn't like to vote. That's funny. Okay, anything else I forget, guys? What do I need to get at the store? I got light bulbs, wraps, tea bags, coffee filters. Oh, coffee. Hey, if you guys got a General Dollar, I'm sure you guys got a General because they're popping up all over the place. But if you guys got a General Dollar, check their ad. Their Wake Up Roast, big can of Wake Up Roast, which is a big can of coffee, Maxwell House Wake Up Roast, is $4.95. At least it is here in Michigan, so I don't know where it's at, how much it is in other states. But it's on sale for $4.95 this week. Trust me, I'm going to get 10 cans. That'll last about 2 months. Yeah, somewhere around there. Month and a half, 2 months. So, yep. There you go. Well, you know, it's okay, Bama, as long as you're listening. I appreciate you being here. But if you guys drink coffee and you got a General Dollar, look at the General Dollar ad because it's $4.95. I will show you the ad. I got it right here someplace. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, that ain't it. I saved the ad just for that reason. There's a Dollar Tree ad. Yep, there it is. So, Dollar General. Right there. $4.95. And that's for. Hey, it's Brandy. How you doing, Brandy? Well, I'm glad you're here. That's good for Wake Up Roast, 30.65 ounce. So you have noticed all the coffees are down to 23 and 24 ounces. So you're getting 6 ounces of Wake Up Roast extra. So, you know, I plan on buying 10. I might even get 20. Because you're not going to get it. We used to do that at CVS when they would have they would get their coffee at $5. And I would call CVS up and tell them to order me, 20. And, I'd go pick them up. We'd have 20 cans of coffee. And about every 4 months, they'd have that sale again. So I'd call them up and say, order me 20. So, and they quit doing that. So they quit selling it at $5 a can. So, but about 10 months, about 10, 12 months ago, back in January, I guess it was, we bought 3 cases of Yuban coffee for $4 a can. And there were 6, so it's $24, $48, $72 for 3 cases. So 18 cans. 6 into a case. Like, oh God, Grizz. That's funny. It's Dollar General. Yeah. Dollar General. Excuse me. Dollar General. I'm sorry. I keep calling it General Dollar. Dollar General. Dollar General. So, new concept for me listening. There you go. Dollar General. It's Dollar General. Go to the Dollar General. So, and they have a lot of good deals. And you guys got to check your CVS's and your Walgreens and stuff like that, because they have some exceptional good deals too every once in a while. And sometimes you can get all these coupons. There's people that go to CVS and they coupon the hell out of CVS, and they'll walk out of there for $20 and bring home 50 bottles of shampoo, 50 bottles of conditioner, and and a Snickers bar, for $20. So you just gotta know what you're doing. Brian. Pull the wires from your teeth, your fingers from the keys, your spine from the cable, and your eyes from the screen. I don't understand what that's about, but all right then. But I get I used to do some good, exceptionally good shopping at CVS. That's good. That's funny, Kevin. No. $1984. Was you even alive in 1984, Brian? Brian has 10 subscribers. Doesn't have any content. So that means he's a watcher because he's been on since September 9th of 2016. Good night, Floyd. You have a great one, man. So, Brian is a wackadoodle. He's got the dog that's on with Stewie. I don't know the dog's name, but that's his avatar. So. Here's a merchandise link. Here's another merchandise link. Red rose absorbs all the colors, but a red, therefore, is one color that is not. Huh. Oh, here's another merchandise page. You guys are looking for some Iron Dog 63 merchandise, right there you go. If you want any Grab-A-Dog merchandise, then here you go again. The bottom one is the Grab-A-Dog. So if you want any Grab-A-Dog merchandise, there you go. SDMF Vampira, how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Where's the old man at? Is he still sleeping? Yeah, that's right. Some of the best ideas ever come from was in the bathroom. If a George, that's cool, Kevin. And if you guys would like to donate to the channel, here's my PayPal link. So. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Oh. Sorry to hear that. I'll have to watch that video. Well, thanks, Kim, but you didn't have to do that. So. I'll have to watch. I'm assuming it's because of the last video, so I'll have to watch that. I'm sorry about that. Well, thank you, Brandy. Josh, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You only tip when there's a G string involved? Well, that's okay. I'll have to watch that. I hate to see anybody, separate. I'm sorry about that. Well, thank you, Picker. Not bad. Gonna get my drunk. There you go. Might as well get your drunk on there, Josh. You didn't have to do that either, Picker. But I appreciate it. Do I hear 350? That's funny. Yeah. It helps you sleep. And it keeps you warm. Well, well, I guess it does. It depends on what you're drinking. So. Well, thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. I really do. I try to be entertaining, so. Not just a pretty face, That's what my wife tells me all the time. You're not just another pretty face.
Who tells you that?
Well, you tell me. You tell me all the time I'm not just another pretty face, because you tell me I'm not pretty at all. You're not just another pretty face, you know that, don't you? Because you ain't pretty at all. Malibu coconut rum and Pepsi. Never even heard of it. What's Pepsi? Oh, I mean the coconut rum. Never heard of that. Thought for today. Yesterday's Democrats are more conservative than today's Republicans. Yeah, and today's Democrats are more liberal than I don't know. They're more liberal than ever. So. Oh, I know. She loves me. You're right, Vampira. She does love me. She just has her special way of showing it.
That's good.
Huh?
That just
Yeah, but did she or didn't she? I don't
I
know.
don't care.
Granddaughter said that she got put in a corner yesterday in school. And she says, Kathy says, for what? She says, because I was running. And I thought, well, I've never heard of them actually put them in a corner because, that would be construed as unusual punishment evidently anymore. So, yeah.
No.
Hey, while you're standing there, after you get what you get out of there, open up one of them chicken things that you made yesterday and put it on a plate, and so I don't have to take it all the way out.
No, I'm not doing all that.
I want to show them what you made yesterday
Why?
because I was
No,
telling.
just explain it, okay? I'm not gonna try that. Shut up, too.
I guess I'll get it when I get up to get me another cup of coffee. So. And when I get up, she's going to punch me in the mouth. When I come back with a black eye and a fat lip and dinner from last night, you know what happened. What are you looking for?
I don't know.
There's those orange cream cakes down there at the bottom. Yeah. Okay.
Try that.
What's that? Oh, no, something like this.
You're gonna throw it one of these days. I said, hey, I'm not curious about that chair.
Well, you make sure when you do that, we get this on video because you can't knock the laptop over because that'll go on, that'll be viral. That'll get millions.
Yeah, well, don't turn me in.
It'll get millions of views and it'll also be evidence.
Well, you know what, good.
And Pickerick says, go ahead and get the ice pack ready, dog.
And done. Vacation.
Vacation.
What a deal.
She says, vacation, what a deal.
Yes, I did.
You can't spell it? That's funny. Michelle Angelina, also known as Elmo. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Kevin says, Kathy, if you give slap him, I will give you $10.
That's it.
She says, is that it?
He lied to me about tractor pulls and Bowling Green.
She said you lied to her about the tractor pulls in Bowling Green. You didn't take her to those. FFP, good morning. Nice to have you here. Is that all cash, Kevin, or is that a bank loan? That's funny. You get to these auctions, somebody bid $2. She says, is that all cash? Yeah. For your bunko night? Uh-oh, Cap. Pickerick says he'll throw in another 10. So that's $20 for a Gibb slap. Huh? That's a quick $20 for you.
Didn't really work.
Huh?
I really didn't need it for it.
Yeah. So. Is that all cash? Yes, and it's in pennies. That's funny, Tim. Yeah, she just went outside. Guess you guys are gonna have to save your money. You have to work up a bigger price, I guess. So. Anyways, small unmarked bills and 10 or more. That's right. Hopefully I'm making you guys laugh. So. Got a Halloween party to go to October 27th at my daughter's house. Oh, I know. It's been that way ever since they took away the gold standard. It's been worthless. So. Makes you wonder where all the gold went that they had in Fort Knox because there isn't none in there. So where'd all the gold go? If they don't have the gold standard no more, where's all the gold at that was there? It is. She's got some. They got about an acre out there, and they got a big fire pit and stuff. And we'll go out there and have a little Halloween party, an entire family and some of her friends and stuff. So it'll be good. I'm trying to remember who took the gold standard away. Wasn't it Nixon or Ford? I'll find out real quick for you, Grizz, because you know why? Because you asked. Richard Nixon, August 15th, 1971. Gold back then was $35 an ounce. All right. That's pretty cool there, Food Forest. How much grape juice do you got? Looking for volunteers? I think he's gone, Bam. I think he went to bed. All right, Kevin, I love you. I'll tell her. Well, they're both that way there, Grizz. Republican and Democrats. $125 gallons of grape juice? Jeez. What do you got, about 19 acres of grapes? Now, is that white grape juice or purple grape juice? All right, Kevin, we'll see you later. Have a great one, man. Megan's blog, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. It's actually 7:52 p.m. in China right now. So good evening, Megan. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, they're both traitors there, Grizz. They're not they're not working for one another or for us. That's evident from what's been going on for the last couple of years. But hopefully, we got somebody in there that's trying to sort it out. I do believe there is a few good people still left in Washington. There are a damn few, but I still believe there's a few in there. And what they need to do is start weeding out these corrupt ones and start bringing them out, start forcing them out, start exposing them for what they really are. The government's got a slush fund. They've paid over $17 million for all these senators for sexual harassment. You know that, don't you? It's okay if they do sexual harassment and us taxpayers pay for it. But if you do sexual harassment, you're going to get sued and you're going to go to jail, probably. So. There you go. Chris's World, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're right, Tim. Well, that's where we need to start draining the swamp. And that's where the honest politicians got to start exposing the crooked politicians. Look at Menendez, New Jersey. Crooked as they come. As crooked as can be. He escaped all them charges, didn't he? And now he's running for governor or senator again. Who in the right mind would elect him again? And he'll probably win. And so he can continue his corruption again. So, Redneck Railroad, good morning. Nice to have you here. Did you have a popcorn machine? Are you talking to me, Megan? No, I don't have a popcorn machine. I can't remember I was talking about one, though. I know I was a couple of days ago or a few days ago. I get on marketplace and stuff like that all the time. I just messaged a guy today. He does have he has a hot dog cart. It's got like two bicycle tires on it and two casters on the front. Got an umbrella. It's made out of that polycarbon, like your cutting boards are made out of, the thick white ones. And that's what this is made out of. And he's got a brand new gas grill that goes with a propane gas grill. There's no sinks or anything on it. But for the price he wants for it, and I messaged him this morning to see what, the guy's into concessions, so I'll see if he's got anything he wants to trade. I'd much rather barter than buy. Every day, I'd much barter than buy. But if he wants, if he's got some stuff he wants to trade for it, I'd be willing to do that. I can't use it as a cart, to serve and make hot dogs, but I can put already packaged hot dogs, because I've got the wrappers and stuff. I can make hot dogs on my cart, put them on this cart, and walk them up and down the street during the parades. And we have 3 parades a year here. We have the Memorial Day, the 4th of July, and the Fair Parade. I could probably easily make $300-400 every day on each one of those parades, just pitching hot dogs at $2 a piece. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's an extra $300-400 3 times a year. Even more, because I could use it for other places, And I just got, the idiots are the voters, the ones that keep voting in the idiots that are running the asylum. So, but I just got some electric warmers. These are 110 warmers or 12-volt warmers. You can use either one. And I've got 2 of those plus 2 hot boxes. And this thing's big enough to where I could put a mount a battery up front, and then put 2 hot warmers in, and put 2 stay hot warmers on the top. And what you do is the stay hot warmers, you would empty those first, take one out, put the hot warmer back up there, the electric one. So you could make some good money. So Sandy's Travel, good morning. How are you doing? You looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Let me see if I can bring it up. You guys get an idea what I'm talking about. So okay. All right, this is what it looks like. That's the new grill that comes with it. It's a little portable propane grill. There's the cart. It needs to be cleaned up. It's a little polycarbon, like I said, like your cutting boards are made out of. Well, it's $150 for the grill and everything else, which is a good deal. But I'd much rather barter. I got some stuff, so the guy's into concessions, so maybe he wants something that I have. So I'll ask him first. If not, then maybe we can strike a deal. But I can't sell hot dogs or make hot dogs on this because there's no sinks. You got to have a sink. You got to have 4 sinks actually. A wash, rinse, and sterilize, and a hand wash sink. And there's no way I can put sinks on this. I wouldn't do it anyways. But I could put warmers in there, and just sell prepackaged hot dogs. That's what I was thinking about doing with it. So. Or what are you looking to get rid of? The tractor is an 8-in Ford, okay. You don't know what year it is, do you? Still runs good? It just needs to be cleaned up. For what they want for it there, Big Steve, and for what I can do with it, and nothing else. That area down there is big enough. I can actually put a small freezer in there and sell ice cream. We go to places that all the time. Hey, you don't have any ice cream, do you? Well, I could put an inverter back in there and a battery and run a freezer and sell ice cream. So. Yep, 1,800 to 4,000, depends on what they are. I mean, if the paint is good on it and the rear end isn't leaking, because 8-ins are known for that. The rear end isn't leaking and the paint is good, and everything, and there's no, and the steering isn't out, because they're known for that too. If the steering isn't loose, they're worth 32, 4,000. They sell them all the time, especially if they fire up and run, on the first hit. 32 to 4. So if there's some slop in the steering gearbox and the rear end's leaking and the paint is pretty faded, anywhere between 13 to 36. So depends on really the condition, because if it still starts up and runs real good, then there. So running and shifting, or running and driving, are 2 of the things. If the clutch is good and it's running good and it shifts good and the brakes are working great, then that's your major ones right there, especially in a tractor. Because if you got to split a tractor to put a clutch in it or rebuild the trans, that is a lot of work. It's a lot of extra money. So. The deleted message, okay. Let's try to watch the language here, Big Steve. Just a little bit. I understand. But we do have a bunch of ladies in here, so. Okay. You'd like to put a V8 in a flathead and 8-in. There's a guy down in Blissfield that has a V8 in a Farmall. It's pretty cool, man. Got headers coming out of it, and he doesn't use it. It's not a pulling tractor. He uses it to farm with. Yeah, no. But and years ago there was a guy. about 25 miles from here. Took a tractor, rear end, and he mounted it to the front end of a pickup. So he had a tractor and a pickup. And he used it on his farm. He'd plow everything else with it. The tractor, or the truck, had the heater and everything else, so he could plow snow and everything with it and stay warm. So that was pretty cool. Yep, 8Ns, you see them all the time. The 8Ns and 9Ns. So, but if it's a really true 8N and it's a nice one, and if it's original paint and it's immaculate, you're probably 5,200. Depends on where you're at too. And here they go for a lot up here. So everybody wants an 8N or a 9N. So. Got me a metal detector. I can rent it out to find my potty mouse because I have iron rocks. There you go. I hope you're having an awesome day there. Carry on. I run 6 channels for you last night from 6 o'clock till 1:30 this morning. So hopefully I gave you like 45 hours of watch time yesterday. So how you doing, Sharon Burke? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Is that new glitter fingernail polish you have there? It sure is pretty. Steve, drink your coffee and scroll up. You're welcome, Jeff. Jeff and John. So. No, you can't. Oh. Going shopping, be back soon. Okay. Pick us up something nice and delicious. Well, I'm sure they appreciate it there, Sharon. Oh. Get something good to cook. That's right. Brandy, if you don't know who Carry On Jeff and John is, I urge you to go check out their channel. Yeah, but he'll be back. But anyways, he is a good channel. They do a lot of cooking. And if you like to watch gourmet cooking being done, and if you like to learn recipes, that's the channel to watch. And you follow him. Now that's John. Everything I hear is John, so I'm assuming he is John. So I really don't know where Jeff is, or I don't know, maybe he is Jeff and I don't know who John is. I've only seen him, so. Oh. But he is a good channel. So if you guys are opening up the tabs at night, like I opened up 6 last night and ran. So, so if you open up 6 tabs and you run it for 1 hour, that gives somebody 6 hours of watch time. If you only run it for 10 minutes and you run 6 tabs, that gives them an hour of watch time. So the more you run, the more tabs you open, the more watch time they'll get. Keith, when I was a kid, a friend of the family took an old tractor and rear end, put it in backwards with a VW motor, and powered from behind, and with a VW front end for steering. I wouldn't doubt it. All right there, P, you have yourself a great day too. Oh, I bet it was light in the front. So, right there's Big Steve. He's right there, Sharon. So, my grandpa took an old 36 Ford pickup or truck, and he cut the rear end down to 36 inches. Okay. And he took the transmission and he cut the stock off it, and he mashed the gears together, and he made his own gear to mate with the rear end, okay, to the pinion. My grandpa had the lathes, the CNC machine, all that stuff to do all that kind of the mill machines and stuff to do all that. Anyways, when it was all said and done, there was a 5-speed transmission right here and a 36-inch wide rear end, and this thing was no longer than this from front to back. And that's including the shaft for the transmission. And my dad put it on a garden tractor. My dad made a homemade frame for a garden tractor and stuff. And what I did with it is, that's as far as he got with my dad. And so I took the shaft off the transmission, and I had it laid down at Votech. So, and then a keyway put in it so he could put a pulley in it. Then I had 5-horse gear reduction Briggs & Stratton put on it. And that thing you couldn't stop it. I mean, there was no stop. That thing would dig a hole clear to China before it would stop. And it was just a little 5-horse. I mean, if it had a 20-horse on it, I don't know what it would have done. You probably could have pulled a 3-bottom plow with it. I don't know. But you couldn't stop it with, just a little 5-horse gear reduction on it. No, you don't have to be logged under a different name for it to count. No, you just open up all your tabs. Go in there and open up your tab, Google. Click on YouTube, and then John and Jeff, and then open up another tab, YouTube, John and Jeff. And what I do is I started, my first tab, I go to the playlist. I will show you how to do it. Okay. Rather than try to explain, I'll show you how it's done. I'll bring up Carry On, John and Jeff. Jeff and John. Oh. Okay. So here you go. Yeah, Carry On, Jeff and John right here, okay? You go to his videos. Click on that. There's his videos. It says play all. When you play all, now this is only one tab that's open. So right here, you see this right here? Loop playlist. He's only got 104. But the first 30, I think, of them are live streams. But you click that, okay? And what you do is you start with this one. And you go down here, and I've already give him watch time, or a like. And then right here, I clicked on watch time. And then it watched it. And then all of a sudden, it goes to 2, the 3, to 4. And then you open up another tab up here, YouTube. Carry On. Carry On, Jeff and John. You hit their videos. You hit play all. Okay. Now you're starting at 1 again, but you don't want to start at 1 again. So you start at 30. So now, there it is. Starting at 30, you go in, you click the like, come down here, watch time. Then you just comment. Well, that's all you do. And then you open up another tab. If you, most computers can run 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 tabs. I only try to run 6 at a time. But that's how I do it. That's how everybody, and you want to click that again when you're doing this because you want it to, if you let it run, say you turn on your computer and you're going to be gone for a day. Let this thing run all day long or whatever. It ain't going to do anything. It'll run all day long. When I get done at night, like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll get up. I have to use the little boys' room. I'll shut it off and let my computer go to sleep and let it rest and cool down. But other than that, if you got a good computer, a good laptop or whatever, you don't have to do it. But mine's 3 years old or something like that, so you got to let it rest once in a while. But that's all you got to do. I bet they are fun to play with. They are good looking kicking videos. You got to watch them. Good morning, Hal Kitten. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. So. They're long cooking videos. That's because he does a live stream while he's doing it. But it's only like 30. He's only got like 30 or 40 of them. But you get down to like video 50, and they start to get 18, 19 minutes. 12, 14 minutes and stuff like that. So, and it doesn't matter if you're just giving him some watch time. Every minute counts. So. Yeah, they're good videos. So. That's right. Oh, those are good. If you want to learn how to do some gourmet cooking, that would be the thing to watch. So. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna give you a cup of coffee, and I'm gonna show you what Kathy made for dinner last night. So, and I'll tell you how she done it. Okay. You have 3 chihuahuas? The guy I know took 3 truck reunions, made the. That's pretty cool, junkyard. Skid pulpwood, yeah. That's right. His birthday's in 2 days. I got to come up with a rap song for Big Steve and his birthday. Anyways, this is what Kathy made last night. It doesn't look, well, it's really good. It may not look all that appetizing like this, but it is when it's hot. And I have to rewrap this and give me a piece of aluminum foil. But what that is a chicken breast. You take a chicken breast and you take a piece of aluminum foil and you make it into a sleeve or an envelope. You open it up and you put a chicken breast in there, and you put salsa in there, any kind you want, the hot, chunky, or whatever, any kind of salsa you want. You pour some salsa over the top of it, and you pour some frozen corn over it. You seal it up, put it in the oven, and you bake it until it's done. You want to check the chicken. You open it up and whatever, check the chicken, make sure the chicken is done. And I think bake them for about an hour at 350. You take them out. You open up one of the ends of the pouches, and you drain out the water or the juice, whatever liquid that's in there, as much as possible. And get it as dry as you can. And then you open up the top, pour in the cheese, close the top, and put it back in the oven and let it bake for how long with the cheese?
No, you can turn the oven off. It's just the heat.
Yeah, you can turn the oven back off. Just throw it back in the oven with the cheese and wrapped up and let it melt. And then it's done. But you just make sure the chicken is done before you put the cheese on. It's boneless, skinless chicken breast. Bake it for about an hour at 350. And it's called Southwest Chicken. She's been making this for about 15 years, 15, 20 years. In fact, her sister wants to make it they have a game night, so she's going to make it next month for a game night for them. So, in January. January. I thought it was in November.
Casey's next month.
Okay, then yours is in January, so she's going to be doing it in January. So
whoever has that night has to do the meal.
Whoever has to host that party night has to do the meal. So hers is in January. So, but let me go put this back in the refrigerator, and I'll be right back. Big Steve's going to be 34 on Friday. No. That's touche. That's what she's saying, touche. You don't know what touche is? Touche is when you say something and somebody else says something, it's touche. or when you're doing dueling. Touche. I almost forgot, everybody. I got to get out of here in 4 minutes. Today is Tuesday, 8:30. I got to be out of here. I got my special little something I do every Tuesday. So, but I'm gonna be out of here in 4 minutes. But I appreciate y'all for being here. I really do. So, I did. Touche. So, shut up, Grizz. I never graduated. So. Douche. I almost forgot until I looked outside and seen the garbage. I said, oh, it's Tuesday. Yeah. All right, Brandy, you have yourself a great day. Thank you for being here. Nice to have you here. Good morning. Just me. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be leaving in 3 minutes. I got stuff I do on a Tuesday, so I leave at 8:30 in the morning, but a little special something that us old people get to do on Tuesdays. So. Yep, that's right. I am smart, you know. Tammy Sprinkle, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. It's nice to see you too, just me, and you're looking lovely as ever. And did I say it to Tammy Sprinkle? You're looking lovely as ever also. So. Well, if it's any consolation, I spent 6 years in the 3rd grade. Well, thank you, just me. Oh, time to get out of here. Good morning, everybody. God bless. Stay safe. Prayers and peace. There you go. Sanal Sharma, how are you doing? Nice to have you here, but I am sorry I'm getting out of here. Caught me right at 8:30. I leave here at 8:30 on Tuesday. So y'all have a great day. God bless. Good morning. Stay safe. Prayers and peace be with you. And we'll see you tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. if you're so inclined to join me. Be careful in whatever you do today. May the sun shine on your shoulders all night long. Goodbye, everybody.